Hello, everybody. Brian here, quantlabs.net. Let me just kill this light here. Not much better. Anyways, it's 16 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Today's the 13th. And I want to show you what's been going on. A few hours ago, I put a call out on Monero. And look what's happening. This is an hourly view. You can see it's just starting to move up. 15-minute view. Again, from the low point, let's say last night, or even farther back if you want to go, at November 12th, 11:45 a.m. Price was there around 256. Now it's at 272. So it's moving quite a bit. It always helps to have the chart available. So again, Monero, 256 all the way up to 275. So now, as you know, on the good old private chat server here, we've got here the latest on Coinbase. And I'm also going to go through the Kraken. And the Kraken, just so you know, is, let me just pull it up here, is looking pretty good, or it depends. Let me just show you the risk here. So the risk right now, these are the movers, and the weighted average right now is 2.8. Now, what I could do is I could go through the Bitcoins of the world, see how Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum's doing. Right now, you can see it's all up and down, really choppy. Ethereum was one of them that was recommended on Coinbase, so I'm not liking the look of that. Let me pull up the strategy anyways, and if you see here, we could get another cross right here. That's a 15-minute chart, so if I'm quick enough, I could probably hopefully capture that. Okay, and activate it, so we should capture a new, hopefully another move up on this 15-minute chart. Alright, so we have that. Okay, let's look at another one here. We have Cosmos, which is Atom. And that's picking up a little bit of volume, but the only way to really tell is by this strategy with all the indicators on. Again, that's MACD reversing and ATR trailing stop. So let's see what we got here. Again, I don't know. That one's a little tough to decide. It's a very choppy market right now. We also have Bitcoin, as I mentioned. I will attempt to see if we can get some fills for Bitcoin, but it's been a drag lately. We might be able to pick up a few trades here. Oh no, we don't want that one. Okay, we want Bitcoin. Okay, so we have a couple of Ethereum, Cosmos, we got that. So we are going to load up Bitcoin Cash. Let's do Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash USD. Okay. Really tough to imagine. Now let me first look at Ethereum. So we have that. Another one that we haven't seen in a while is Chainlink. Let me just see how that's looking. This is for Kraken now. So you see the downward pressure. Okay, let's see how this one pans out. So we do have some upward momentum there. We have activated it. You can see all the false positives historically here. This is not the best coin, but we'll give it a whirl. Doge is another one. Now we're moving back over to Coinbase. The only two ones I had for Kraken were Ethereum and Chainlink. So this one, the rest of these are Coinbase. So Doge, choppy. They're saying that this thing's supposed to take off, but I don't know. These meme coins can be a waste, but you could do very well in the right timing of a Polkadot. Let's see that one. That looks like it could have some momentum. This one can be pretty good actually, Polkadot. So we want strategy, MACD reversing, ATR trailing stop. That's the one I've customized. Activate. See that nice shoot up there. And we might get another leg up. Looks like it's forming another leg there. EOS. Ugh, let's see, this one's not a good one. But I do get the occasional trade. That's looking actually pretty good. That is a definite. Okay, create. Again, activate. We might get some massive amount of entries here over the next hour or so. So next one we have is IOTX, which has been moving pretty good. We have here Litecoin. Let's see this one. This one's a tough one, but I'll chance it. Create. And then we have one more, the XLM, the Stellar. Let's see this one. Okay, I'm going to leave that one out for now. Litecoin activate, EOS is active, Polkadot's active. These are 15-minute charts by the look of them. Bitcoin Cash is not. Let's see here how it's been doing over the last hour for Bitcoin Cash. Really good there. Look at that run. 580 all the way up to 738. Wow. November 7th to the 9th. I think we captured some of those trades. So, let's see here. You might be able to do better on these type of too many false positives here is what I don't like. 15 minute. Okay, we'll give that a chance. Now, one thing I'm trying to do is to capture the in these range bound to see if there's anything worth looking at. SNX, one of them. Let's look at that one. Let's look at SNX. SNX, wow, that's a good one. So these are the ones you want to, this could be breaking out, you wouldn't know, and you want to capture that. Oh, see, but right here, might have to choose a slower time frame. 30 minute, that just happened. 1 hour. Okay, we want to be able to capture that hourly one. No recent entry for that, no entry. So we might be able to capture some good trades there. All right, so that's a good one. I think of all the ones I've seen. SNX, XLM, Cosmos we looked at, Bitcoin Cash, Maker we don't trade, and 1 inch we don't trade. Yeah, that's all I got here. Now I'm looking at Kraken. This is quite old actually. Let me look at what's on Kraken. We have Kraken. Okay, so Kraken, I don't have a lot here to choose from. Just the Ethereum and Chainlink, and that's it. All right, so we'll leave it at that, I guess. Now, I want to talk about what has traded in the last few days. Just gotta pull those up. So those are what we have. So we have XMR in play. Yeah, I've captured this too late. That was a good dandy move there. Bitcoin. I'm gonna apply a strategy to that. We also have Ethereum. We have Cosmos, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Polkadot, EOS, Litecoin, and SNX. Okay, let me pull up the trading stuff and we'll look at those. I've already shown my coin tracking track record, which is looking pretty good considering we had a nice crash here. I'll pull that up. Cointracking.info. Okay, here it is. So here's our dashboard. This is where we're at. We're looking pretty good. I mean, considering we've had a drop in Bitcoin a few days ago, to hold on to that and actually make a little bit of money, we're doing pretty good, I think, considering, because I'm starting to tighten up everything. So you can see here the 2 month, of course we're going to get our pullback, but you can see the considerable trend that we've continued. A lot of people will have what I had before, just choppy accounts that just don't really go anywhere. You're not building your account. Here we're building an account. Where I do get afraid is where we build it and then we have a massive crash like we did in May. We lose about half the portfolio. Let me just go into that. 12 month. Okay, so this is where I'm talking about. Full screen's always appreciated, I'm sure. So you see here, 1,500 around there, all the way up to 8,000. And that is from that date there, looks like Friday, 12th of November. And then we have the crash, and look what happens. We lose a good chunk of it. So what I'm afraid of is, as we build it up, we have to take a considerable amount of profit out, just as a risk. The problem is when to time it, because you don't want to be too early or too late when that happens. Because I do think we will have some kind of pullback. I don't know how to measure it, but this is when I was with Binance. But this is with Tether. So all of this is a lot of it's held in U.S. dollars. So unless there's a collapse in the U.S. dollar, I should be able to preserve things. But considering, like I said, over the last few days here, that we've been accelerating our profit, even though Bitcoin prices come down. But as you can see here, a lot of opportunities do come and go. I have talked about 10% movers overnight, picking up on those, and that's how you do that. Okay, so let's go through what has been traded. I'll go back for the last few days. There's been a lot of OMG. My previous video I talked about leaving charts open and pairs open when they shouldn't be. Here's an example, OMG. So today's the 13th, as you can see here, but this traded somewhere in here. I don't know if it made money or not. I'll have to wait a day or so. And then been in decline here, and this is OMG. That's what was traded earlier today. Well, I should say last night. A lot of yesterday. One we haven't talked about that I'm looking at is MANA, which is the Decentraland Metaverse coin, and you can see that has done really, really good up and around here from 240 all the way up to. So that trading took place. That day was yesterday, Friday. So that was the 12th. Yeah, so all of this along here, quite a bit of Decentraland, OMG as well. The 12th, yeah, you can see here, actually a big crash there. But this is why I think it did quite well, was on this trade here on the Decentraland. If you go far back on a daily chart here, you know that Decentraland has done quite well overall with this big massive push up, and this last one yesterday as well. Another one that I haven't mentioned yet is Kusana. This is some art. I'm trying to understand the relationship between this one, Kusana, Kusama, sorry, and Polkadot. So let's check out this one. So this one had a little bit of price increase. Not very many trades were happening there. Another one was Cardano. This was still, is this yesterday? Yes, so we're looking at yesterday here. So Cardano, I haven't traded a lot of Cardano, but this has been talked about in my news, which I'll show you in a minute. Actually, I'll show you that right now. So not much has been going on. Earlier in the week, yes, See here from 202 to 235, and then it's been back in its steady decline. I think these are just technology additions they put on the blockchain or relationships of the coin. But if you go over to my news, this news is becoming so important to me now as I've changed and really improved the overall of the quality of coin analysis. There's a lot of Python there, as you can see here. Why do arrays, blah, blah, blah. Bitcoin. Let's see what we have in here. Not so much. Bitcoin could be getting a push. But yeah, I do think there's quite a bit of good news stories in there. At the chat server, quantlabs.info, free of course. And we do have some other coins to look at. You can see why the thing did quite well was because of that mana as well. And we have some Litecoin in there, not many, for Friday. Friday. Yeah, so that was Friday. Let me show you Litecoin here. LTC. Yeah, right here. So you can see here on the 12th, there was a bit of rallies here on the Friday. I think it was Friday, November 11th. Yeah. Sorry, November 12th. So we were looking in around here, probably, or here, but generally it's been dropping. The only other day, let me look at Bitcoin. So let me pull up another chart. There's no trading on Thursday. Let's see here why. Was it because of the drop on Thursday, was it? So Thursday, yeah, so we've had a couple of days of dropping here from the 10th there all the way down to the 12th. So I think that's one of the big reasons we didn't trade. And there's a big drop here. And of course that affects everything else. So yeah, this would be the period where it drops. There was no trading along here. Also, there's other big trades as well early in the week. I've talked about Bitcoin Cash has done really well. Let me pull up that chart here for Bitcoin Cash. So I had a really good day a few days ago, and I know that we were able to take advantage of it. You can see here, right here. So it's November 6th. So we're talking November 9th. So yeah, just right in here. And Stellar. So that was Bitcoin Cash that day, as well as Stellar. Looked like that did pretty good on that same day. On the November 9th. So we are looking at right here. This is Stellar. So you can see Stellar's had a really good run up all the way from here November 6th. Price there at 35 cents all the way up to, well, 44 doesn't sound exciting. That's probably a good 25% or even a 30% run. Quite a bit of trading right along through here. Those are the two coins that did quite well for myself. The prior day, this was a very busy day. I have to tell you, it was a very, very busy day. I remember this distinctly. So we have OMG, EOS, Cosmos. Wow, there's a lot going on that day. That was doing really good. Cosmos, Polkadot, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Compound, Ethereum. So I haven't seen Compound in a while. Let's see what's going on with Compound. So Compound, that was Monday, November 8th. Yeah, November 8th. So we're talking in this time period right along through here. And that is Compound. So there's not much going on with Compound. Ethereum, Polkadot. Polkadot's been a very good coin. bum, 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 bum. And that's what I'm seeing. So that's what's been being traded over the last 5 days, I guess, all the way back to Monday. So just so you know, this is why we've been doing pretty good over the week, and why I think things are starting to accelerate. One thing I have to add here is the trading's getting much more profitable now. Fewer trades, but they can be really good, and when they're really good, they're really good. So what I'm going to be doing is, and I've talked about this before, is this is the dangerous part about this methodology. We have our pre-order preset size. So let's say under configure, under MotoWave here, configure instrument, you choose your coin for whatever, I don't know, let's say Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin Cash USD, come under edit for the coin, order preset right here. So you got to make sure that you have your correct order preset for each lot size that you want. This is the base order of minimum order of $10. So if that has to be up to date, right up to date, because the price will change. I did a video on this regarding one of them. I think it was MANA, and the price went up 3 times. So because the order had not changed, I was taking on a lot bigger position sizes than I really wanted to. So I was taking a lot more risk because of the price increase of MANA. So you have to keep on top of this order preset size. And as I said, if you really want to take full advantage of the profit, if you know you have a really good momentum, what you can do is, say with this strategy, for any strategy really, just come under a trading option and just increase your lot size. Now you could do it programmatically through the SDK and add on more lots if you want, or add on more trades as the price moves up. So you could definitely program that and make it a lot more sophisticated, more advanced, but I'm not there yet. I'm just easing into everything, since this strategy, again, called the MACD reversing ATR trailing stop strategy, seems to be working really well regardless of the market conditions. And what I'm doing is I'm now properly timing it. I'm also properly timing the coins due to this right here. And what I'm doing is I'm more picking out, not these top ones here. What I pick is going through the midway pack, I guess you'd call it, the ones that could break out. So for instance, this one, SNX, which is not in this list here of the chart setups, but if you look at SNX, let me pull up another chart of it, you can clearly see it's going to move. And this coin could break out. Like when I say break out, it could double in early size. No rhyme or reason for it, but we're on a hour chart. But when you look at that kind of move, that might mean something. I'm not saying it will, but you can see the volume there. And quite, if you ask me, this is a pump. Somebody pumped this coin, and we have no control over it, but it may continue. It's hard to say. I mean, we have other indicators at work, but a lot of them are questionable. And we can only do it in real time. But the best strategy I'm finding is to figure out, open those chart setups for those coins. So for instance here, we have here compound, but I know I don't want to take compound because of that -2, which is the order book ratio, meaning that's the bid ask. So there's now more selling, double the selling versus the buying. So it's not a good coin. This coin here, WBTC, is overall a worthless coin. I wouldn't trade it in a million years. Like this is the wrap version of Bitcoin. So in my mind, why trade that with lower liquidity and volume when you can easily trade Bitcoin itself? And I've talked about this before as well. When you start to see these sell signals on these stable coins, when you start to see the stable coins actually move up to here, that tells you the market's going defensive. And when you start to see these negative 30 plus, that tells you the market's going negative as well. So for instance, we know that OMG has had in the last 24 hours a buy signal, or sorry, sell signal. So do we have OMG here listed? No, we don't. So if I probably paid attention to that really closely, I could have saved myself a headache. And as you can see, the same thing, MANA's having the same problem. And let's look at what MANA's looking at right now. You can see here right now being at the time here, whatever the server time is at, 16 o'clock. You can see it has had that sell signal, and that actually is happening versus all these other coins that are going the opposite way, moving up. So that is why I find these are very reliable. So what to expect here is this is only on Coinbase, but the ones we can trade on Kraken. Bitcoin could move up, not saying it will. Doge as well. But Doge, I don't know. Doge does not excite me. Has not excited me in a long time. But let's look at that. See how flat it is? Just downward pressure. This is an Elon Musk coin. A lot of hype along here. Some hype here. And if Elon Musk is not talking about it, it's not going to go anywhere. And I think the same thing with the Shiba Inu as well. So looking at that, these are helpful. But the ones that could move, I think we got covered off. I wish we could trade this IOTX. That's a really good coin. It's been moving pretty good. 1 inch may be moving. From where I live, I can't trade it. If you're on outside North America and US, Australia, you could probably trade it. But this has been a decent coin. Or can be. Well, I shouldn't say, but I'm going to shut up about that one. Let's see here. What else we got here? Just looking for any other opportunities that I'm not seeing. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Just said we're going to be talking about the technical analysis in the course. We've already got some people working on that. That's in the quant analytics as well. So if you want to get on my newsletter, just go to quantlabs.net/contact. Also, we've got, as I said, the private chat server, the quantlabs.info as well for now. And we'll leave it at that, and let's see, hopefully these will pan out. And we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching.